Feroze Azeez also with us this evening. Feroze, thank you so much for joining us and great to have you here because, you know, what we're trying to do is also getting a sense of how markets are looking at it, how Mumbaikars of all types are looking at it. I mean, you're also a citizen of this city and you also, I'm sure, have expectations from whichever the next government is. But for markets, is Maharashtra elections going to be a big boost if the poll predictions right now are correct? Will it be a negative if they're not, or is it a non-story in that sense when we're already through so much turmoil?
Tamanna, good evening, and I think from a capital market standpoint, I would say this will be a non-event. If you look at the last four Maharashtra elections, so I generally reflect on data to see the odds of something happening and being an event. If you look at the last four Maharashtra assembly elections and its results, the markets have hardly moved. There were two of those dates, which is 2004 and 2009, 2014 and 2019. Now we are sitting on the fifth one in this century. You've seen that the result counting day has been a non-working day for two times, and two times it's been a working day. So subsequent movement, the movement in the market maximum has been 1.3%, which is almost business as usual. The reason why Maharashtra assembly elections have not been a very important capital market event is because of they being subsequent to the general election. Most often than not, these assembly elections have happened in October, November of the year, where general election has just passed by, like this year as well. The counting of the general elections happened on 4th of June. So that's one reason why it has been a non-event. Now, if you look at the 3rd December...
Feroze, having said that, the reason I'm asking, the reason you and Ajay are here today, because look at what has happened in the markets post-polls with both the general elections and Haryana. And then what happened on counting day? The wild swings have been traumatic for anyone in the markets for sure. So, I mean, I don't know. When you're saying this is a non-event, do you really think we're going to be seeing no impact? I'm not very sure, Feroze.
No, Tamanna, see, there is no impact, by which I mean, see, when you look at the volatility post-COVID, which in Nifty has seen, in volatility percentage terms, sorry, pardon me that I'm getting technical, 18.5% is the standard deviation Nifty has expressed, which implies a 0.9% average movement per day. So if there is a 1.3% movement on a 0.9 base, I would say that's why it's not a significant event, point one. Point two, of course, the general election market swung on exit polls. Exit polls took the market up, and the actual results brought it back down because the FII short positions were very, very extreme in the index futures. It was almost 88% a day before, which was 4th June preceding periods. So there were extreme speculation on a negative sentiment from the index futures side on the FII. So there was a lot of shorted leverage, which resulted in the volatility when FIIs got caught a little off guard on the exit polls. You're absolutely right. Anything could happen in capital markets.
Yeah.
I was just relying on the data.
Okay. So, yeah, anything can happen in the long term. Everything becomes, even Stevens when it comes to capital markets.